What up? And welcome to another episode of From the Script to the Screen, Fire Force Edition. Episode 6 of Season 3 is out now. So as always, you guys already know, gotta give a shout out to the creator, Atsushi Ohkubo, and studio, Faber Productions. Phenomenal episode this week, action-packed. So big shout out to the studio. And they covered a few chapters. Not sure if I mentioned it last week, but they skipped chapter 187, which was a flashback between Burns and Joker. Then covered chapters 192 to 195, finishing volume 22. They've known each other since they were young. So this feeling of doubt and what's really out there has been lingering inside them for a while. And like Burns explains in the episode, it's just the fact that he's been praying for a long time. Not having all the answers, he just believed that his religion was the way that it was. Human combustion, the generator Amaterasu, and humans being able to control fire was just a part of life. And one difference that there was between the manga and the episode was that in the manga, Captain Burns specifically states that what he found out in Raphael's wife's diaries was that the person that was believed to be the starter of this religion was an imposter. Not that he became somebody that they didn't know. So I don't know if it was a translation error in either source or just that they changed the words, but him learning this information would definitely leave him with some doubt. Combine that with the fact that they entered this Adola universe, which they stated before feels like the God realm. You could understand why they feel like human combustion and destruction in general is supposed to be the end goal. Every single time we see Adola, we see that it's full of fire. Black fire at that. Fire that burns forever. And so how can you blame him? At this point, he feels like the evangelists are the people that have the answers. But he lets Shinra know that he's not necessarily standing in his way. He just wants to know that he's strong enough to actually move forward. That's why he stated in the episode, I welcome the youth's wrath. He's ready to accept whatever he throws at him. So big shout out to Shinra. He was going at it, throwing everything he could at him. And we know that Shinra is pretty formidable when it comes to firepower. But what his real blessing is his speed. Just like his brother Sho, who we got a glimpse of in this episode. We know that they're so fast that they're able to break the constructs of time. So eventually he's able to speed up enough where he's able to damage Burns. So definitely my favorite panel of the week. We see that he uses the techniques that Benimaru taught him and pushes himself to go faster and is able to tire out Burns. But a very eventful episode as well. We see that these infernals have been the topic of discussion as of late, and right at the end we see one pop in, a doppelganger at that. Burns' copy ends up essentially killing him. So we are officially let know that the white-clad army is stepping in. And right when it looks like they're gonna end Company 8, we see two things happen. We see Sister Iris use her power of prayer to stop Dragon's attack. Now, we don't necessarily know what happens if it was her power or her power helping out Maki, but she definitely had a hand, but she definitely had a part in it. And just like in the manga, this is confirmed because Victor gives her a look, scared look at that. And right after that, my boy Benimaru, aka Moon Knight, steps in and pushes the white-clad army back. He tries to hide, but we know there's only one person in this universe that attacks with brooms, and that's my boy. But with all these powerful people on the field, I'm looking forward to Benimaru having to fight because we know he's gonna have to push himself, and he's very strong. So looking forward to the next couple episodes. As always, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And to the manga readers, let me know what you guys thought about the adaptation. Till next time, peace.